Hey everybody, you wouldn't know it, but it looks like a small tornado went through my room. Today I have decided not to do chapter 4 of Wuthering Heights, primarily because I don't really feel like it. It's my channel, I can do whatever I want, deal with it. And also, the Wuthering Heights videos have been getting excessively long. Well, they started excessively long, and now they're getting longer, so I'm going to hold off on doing any more of those until I figure out how to make them shorter. So, in the meanwhile, on this video, I decided that I would just talk about whatever I want. Yesterday, I had the good fortune to see the movie Voyage of the Dawn Treader for a second time. So I've now seen it in 3D and 2D. I liked it better in 2D. It really didn't need to be in 3D. There was a couple bits in 3D that were fun, like occasionally sword points would come out at you, or the part with the invisible duffel-puds and you could see their breath. That was cool in 3D, but everything else was just completely unnecessarily 3D. So it was a much better film experience in 2D. Voyage of the Dawn Treader was my favorite of all the Narnia books, so I was a little afraid that the movie wouldn't be quite as good, but it was awesome. It seems like it would be hard to make a movie that takes place almost exclusively on a boat, but Monica Lapp did really hit it out of the park. I was really excited when I found out that it was Michael Apted doing these movies now, and not the guy who made Shrek, because I didn't really like Shrek. I thought it was dumb. I mean, the first one was kind of funny, but the other ones were just stupid. Except for the giant gingerbread man at the end of Shrek 2. That was the only reason that movie was worth watching. Not to say that I didn't love Lion, the Witch, Wardrobe and Prince Caspian. I loved those movies too. But I do wholeheartedly and sincerely believe that Dawn Treader was the best one so far. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the other books and which other books they're going to do. If you have read the book, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't read the book, you should read the book so you know what I'm talking about. In the movie, they switched up the order of the islands, which I was a little unsure of. I was also a little bit wary of the whole swords plot that was going on in the movie, but I thought it worked really well, and it tied all of the islands together. The thing that tied the book together was the idea of sailing into the sunrise and finding Aslan's country, which works very well in a book, but it's a bit elusive, so I'm not sure how it would run in a movie. All in all, I love the movie. I thought as an adaptation of the book, it was quite good. As a movie, it was even better. You know, some movies aren't great adaptations, but just great movies by themselves. This was a great movie by itself, and also a pretty good adaptation of the book. It stayed faithful to the main ideas. It kept in a lot of the original stuff, but then changed it where I had to. I find that with a lot of books, and the Narnia books in particular, Prince Caspian, I felt the same way about the way that C.S. Lewis writes the stories. They work out very well in a book, but if you tried to translate that directly or exactly into a movie, it wouldn't work at all. So changes are necessary. So that was my little bit of randomness and review of Voyage of the Dawn Treader. So if you haven't seen those movies, go see them. Find them. Well, go see Dawn Treader and find Caspian on DVD and watch it. And if you haven't seen Lion, the Witch, Wardrobe, watch that one first, and then watch Caspian, and then you go see Voyage of the Dawn Treader. You should really watch them in order. Also, I should point out that I was very happy and very excited that they switched the voice of Reepicheep, the talking mouse, from Prince Caspian to Voyage of the Dawn Treader. In Prince Caspian, it was Eddie Izzard, who is hilarious at times, but Reepicheep is sort of noble and knight-like, and Eddie Izzard is not. And I was so excited when in Dawn Treader it was Simon Pegg, because I love Simon Pegg. I thought Simon Pegg was brilliant, and I mean absolutely brilliant in Star Trek. I love Star Trek in all its forms. In case you didn't guess that, because, well, I got all excited and I said Star Trek. Also, I'm a super nerd. And he was very, very good as Reepicheep. It was a bit more Errol Flynn-like, I thought. He was very noble and swooshing and swashbucklery. It was pretty awesome. And there you have it. Watch those movies that I told you to watch. Have a good day. Come back. Eventually I'll figure out how to do Wuthering Heights and I'll write those. I mean, I won't write them. I'll speak them. Whatever. Okay. Thanks for watching. Come back. Bye.